Cool. So that's VeChain. Now, AVAX USDT. Give me AVAX after midnight. So when we're looking at the charts, which are there's all-time lows here on Binance to the highs, 50% area just now. We came down to the golden pocket, and then potential for turnaround at that point. That's like, so the linear chart makes it quite easy to see in terms of how far you've retraced. Stick it on log, and it doesn't look like we've had a 618 golden pocket since this low. Stick it on linear, and it's kind of obvious to our eyes. So this is one of these charts, right? We've got one 200 simple period moving average on here, just one on the 24-hour time frame. So this is 200 days old precisely, right? In terms of its history on Binance, anyway. So we'll just go from here. This is when it got listed on Binance or launched, to here. 199 bars to the bar before. So actually, yeah, 200 bars. It's 200 days old. Happy 200th day, AVAX. You're such an old coin now. As we can see here, there's tightening, low, high, lower high, lower high, low, lower low. In this period of consolidation here, chop was really close to being like extremely low. In fact, it was extremely low. It just hadn't gone extremely low, as we saw over here. How did it perform? Not going to bother with that. So yeah, so this is it. We're in chop territory here, and we're waiting for it to go. So what are we looking at? There's no, I could tell you if I was like going to just make it into a meme, etc. Then I could be like Carl the Moon and say that we have got this great trade coming up, fantastic profits await, etc. Maybe I will do that just for the YouTube views, but you're here, you're watching now, Mark, so I can tell you the sort of the realities of it instead of the sort of the stuff you do on YouTube to get more people to tune into your shows. Is that while the prices could go up as high as that or could drop as low as that this is the range that we're in overall right now. In terms of looking at what the relationship of that line is versus the current prices, we can see that it would be, to go past that area would be to be coming up to, well, this area here is to go 30%, 30 to 40% of the drop down would have been recovered at that point, and we'd be looking at the next target to going up another 10% to the 50% area where you would be taking profit at. If you trade it from here right now, you're trading between these two lines. So let's look at the small term time frame to see in the range where we're at right now, where could we be going. But from the broad term perspective, it doesn't take a genius to know that that's where the 236 is. Therefore, you'd be looking to the 382 if we push past this area in the middle of this zone right here, right? So that's fairly obvious. And of course, things have been looking up since they were, at 25. We've managed to go up as high as 34, and right now the prices are 31. Where's the next stop along the journey for you? Dropping down towards the 4-hour time frame. Low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher lows. Not done anything. This will definitely be divergent at some point, and the stochastics is showing us that indeed as well, and the RSI, which I've crushed, is showing us that. So yeah, we've got that divergence on the go there on the run up to the 236 as we're in the middle of the range, as people take profits from the lows. Let's just make it more like a zone and stick it there instead. Okay, like that's more of a zone as well. So as people have taken profits from this move up to here, why would they take profits? That's crazy. No, it isn't. They've just made 30%. So that's, makes a lot of sense just there that this would be why we'd be experiencing that. The 50 and the 200 are just like, hugging it out here. The 50 is above the 200, and that's decent. We've obviously tested these enough times to have tested them. It's a gamble, woo, gamble. So if you want to gamble on this, you can. I would be more comfortable gamble to look towards the top side if we actually did continue on up the way. Your first profit taking target has to be in it around about this area just here. Be realistic on things. That's another 10% or somewhere up to 10%. Take 7% and be happy with it. For instance, lovely trade and move. It's dead easy, to make some money on this thing if we push past this area and continue up the way and I'd actually go as far as to say that you take half your position off here at 33. I'm not a financial advisor, none of this is financial advice, with the view to getting on up to 36. That's how you would have to manage this thing because of the world